The truest love that you could ever imagine requires you to be one with yourself. If you've manifested a person who has opened your eyes and made you feel and see and experience love that you never knew could possibly be real, that is beyond any experience that you've ever had, it's because you're becoming a version of yourself who can manifest and experience a much deeper love. A love that transcends all things. A love that transforms all things unlike itself. And a love that is infinite. But how do you get there? It requires you to transcend the ego. And what is that? Because this experience of transcending the ego, it's uncharted territory. It's someplace that we've never been before, someplace you've never been before in your own life experience. So you've met a person, you want to manifest them, and you don't just want the person in your bed. You don't just want a marriage certificate. You don't just want a proposal. You don't just want a word or an agreement from them. What you want is so much more. You want a real, true experience of love. You want a deeper love. You want a higher love. You want that love that you know is possible, and you know is real, and you know is true. The first thing you got to do to manifest this kind of deeper love with your person is stop making it about your person. That can be one of the hardest things to do, because essentially, if you can do this, then you can also transcend circumstances, transcend the illusion, transcend time and space. But if you know about manifesting, you know that this is the goal. You know that this is what's going to get you everything that you want. This detachment, this not settling, and also not insisting. When you experience ego death, and here's what happens when you experience ego death. When you experience ego death, all the things that used to drive you don't drive you anymore. The things that used to motivate you don't motivate you anymore. The things you used to feel, you don't feel them anymore, because you lose your attachment and your connection to that which is not real. You lose your attachment to this time-space illusion. Now, if you're detached, now your person can be doing things and it's not really throwing you off that much. You have preferences. You like it or you don't like it. But you're really not getting as involved as you used to. And let me tell you, that is your superpower. Now you can see the ego operating and also know that you are not that. And there is this compass or something that you're connected to that is bigger and deeper inside of you, that you're connected to, a message, something bigger that is guiding you and telling you, you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to respond to that. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do anything. It's guiding you back to your God self. You could call it presence. You could call it love. But I can tell you this. I can tell you that you no longer being motivated and controlled by the illusion, you no longer having the emotional reactions that you used to have, and being willing to do whatever it takes for survival purposes, being involved in your life on that superficial level to that degree, this detachment is good. You're no longer willing to sell your soul. This is about you being who you truly are, which is God, Creator, which is love, which is that which we call presence, and that is your ultimate power. That is the ultimate power that transcends time, space, and illusion. That is the power that we call love. That is the power that transcends and transforms all things. This is the infinite, omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient frequency, energy, all that isness, infinite intelligence, call it what you will. But this is love. And this is what you are. And when you allow yourself to go through this journey of letting go of all the things that the ego thinks is important, all the things, all the time, space, illusions, circumstances, all these things that have been controlling you, when you let go of those things and those motivations and those attachments, now you will be yourself, your powerful self. Now you will be love. And then you will be able to attract your person with this deeper love. And here's the thing, is it's no longer you have to manifest from a superficial place, from the ego who thinks like, oh my gosh, like I have to make things happen because things are not already happening for me. So I have to attract it. I have to work for it. I have to make it happen. It's not already right. I have to make it right. It's not already there. I have to make it there. It's not already love. I have to force the love. No, that is no longer where you're operating from. The ego operates like that. And that's why you manifest something and then it all goes to shit all over again. And you begin to figure out that if you're not holding everything up, everything falls. No. That's not what we're doing from this place. We are so much more powerful than that. Love is so much more vast than that. This is higher love. This is deeper love. So when you allow the ego to die and all of the illusions that come with it and all of the separation between you and your person that comes with it, now you're going to be able to be who and what you really are. Love, God creator, presence, infinity. And you being that means that you know that because you exist, all of your desires are already met. Because they must be, because here you are and you have desires and this universe exists for you because you exist. So this literally, it's all for you, existing for you to have a wonderful, fulfilled, abundant, loving experience. And you are able to see that and recognize that now. And that's your new identity, not your new identity. I'm just helping you to understand this, but this is how you understand yourself now. And then you start noticing that everything else around you is beginning to reflect that deeper love connection and truth and understanding that you have with yourself and with the universe. And people just start resonating with it, including your person. But you have to experience this to a degree to where you are no longer under the impression that they are missing or that they are not there or that something is wrong. So this is a complete and total shift. And this is really, really at the heart of what I really actually want to do with you guys and for you guys. This is what I want to do so much more than SP. This is everything. This is everything that you want, and flipping that switch and making it automatic. And I'm not going to try to sell you like, oh my gosh, if you do this, then you'll attain that. Because I'm going to tell you right now, like, this is a lifetime endeavor. Because this is like you deciding that this is who you are and then marching forward in your life as if you believe that because you do. And so you're acting like it and you're pursuing whatever that means to be that. All I can say is that this is what I do. And I'm very good at what I do. And I was born to do what I'm doing now. And I'm doing it. And I'm ready. So if you're ready, I'm going to have a link in my bio or in the comment below where I'm actually going to offer coaching now. See you there.